Okay, so right now it's so number 7, Plants vs Zombies. It's addictive. This is the PC version of it. You spend time. They originally made it for PC, but at the time it came out for for Xbox 360, then PlayStation 3. I mean the PlayStation Network. I started playing this when I was younger on the PC, and after a while um I hacked it, so you can only do this on the PC version as far as I know. It's an addictive strategy game. I hack it on the PC, and when I feel like playing suddenly, I go to my PlayStation 3 to play it. So I'll give you a little more time to see how it is. I'm playing the PC version right now. It gets difficult more along the way. Okay, so let's go back to the old times. To Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is an old game that you have to follow. That you have to try to save pretty much your neighbors and battle zombies with your squirt gun. It's it's not very fun, but if you like old zombie games, this one is kind of good. I don't recommend it much, but it gets hard. Well, it gets less realistic along the way. You actually have to battle demons, and I don't really see that in a lot of zombie games. Like, I guess this is what people from the old consoles imagine how zombie ages would be. Number so this was number 6. Okay, so number 5, House of the Dead, another original zombie game, but the PC. This was made for the arcade, and it made you feel like you're actually battling zombies. You can find this game in like where they have arcade games like uh where I usually play this game is in Ultra Zone when my friends have parties there. So so this is kind of realistic to to well it's so if a zombie age does come out, this is like one of the most realistic ones you'll find. Number 4, Subs Zombie. Well, it gives you. Well, it's about this guy that was buried. That was buried under the city. They, well, actually, he they buried him in when they're about to. They didn't actually know that that was Stubbs' grave. So this is what happens. He comes back from the dead. They and you have and well, I don't get this, but well, I do get this. You have to make a zombie army by just killing innocent people. That's what most people like about it was like one of the first zombie games where you're the zombie and you can wreak havoc around. It's a well, it's kind of like it looks kind of like from the 70s, but it's like what the 70s people think this time would have been like. Well, this what the hell? Well, you get more special abilities along the way as you go along. Well, like bombs are all your. They're in your bombs are. You have to actually use stink bombs with your with like I think it's your liver that you choose. Well, I haven't played this game in a while, so since this is since this was released for just the original Xbox, I think it's in the Xbox Live Store. Probably is for you to download for Xbox 360, but I don't really know since I don't have an Xbox 360. Number 3, Left 4 Dead 2. it so well This is another game where you can be the infection, but you get to choose if you want. Well, only in versus mode. You get to be the Well, I wish you could pick your infection. Well, in this one you just in well this is versus mode. You can either um you switch sides to sit for for the other one to be the infection and you to be the humans, or you can be the infection. Well, this is from one of my videos on Left 4 Dead 2. So uh, this this game was made for the PC and Xbox 360. I I wish it would come out for PS3, but I uh, this was when I didn't have internet for my PlayStation 3 yet. So so Left 4 Dead 2 pretty it's a pretty good game. That's why I give it the number 3 spot. Okay, well, number two, Nazi zombies. The real, like, one of the real reasons we play Black Ops. Well, Black Ops isn't really one of those games that like you go for. Well, the maps. The reason we really play Black Ops is because Nazi zombies came back in that. And pretty much, if you hate um the multiplayer maps for Black Ops, you can still go and play zombie. But too bad if you don't like zombies. Well, people might hate me for putting this on first. For the second one, but it's pretty. But it can go on and on until you die. So, and they do a good job with that. But this is why I hate about it. That's why I put it in number two, because there's like always a noob who tries to steal your window. That's the only reason why I didn't put in number one. So if you thought this would be a number one, for me, think again, because this just sucks when somebody tries to steal your window. Like, and uh, this is another of my videos. Let's see exactly somebody else that's trying to steal windows, and there's two people in this one. So this is my best example for why I'm surprised I didn't even put in number three. Okay, top one game is Resident Evil series. Well, I put the trailer for Umbrella Chronicles because it has most of the Resident Evil games in there. You just can't deny Resident Evil. It has to be in the top list of zombie games, really. But I don't really play the original zombie. I don't really play the most original because um well, these scared me when I was like 6, but I can like handle the. I only for now I only own Resident Evil 5, so but it still has some. Well, it still has the nightmare. It still has the nightmare add-on, but I bought the gold edition, so it came in there. But you can have it in the original. Um, like you can have it in the original view in Lost in Nightmares. By the door you came from, you can try to open it like 3 times, and then until there's a question mark on it, it'll look like the old times. So for those who don't rely on Resident Evil, you can still have it the old ways. So this is from the top 10, my top 7 zombie list.